Hey people, 45 Moma here with a fairy tale review. And this chapter, personally, I enjoyed. I really enjoyed this chapter personally. There are some people out there in the YouTube anime community that's like, ew, like I'm like, what the fuck, guys? This is love. Don't give it shit. Fuck, grow the fuck up. I'm glad there are some reviewers out there that actually appreciate this. I saw some other reviewers, some guys that I know, and they actually did well on this review, and I appreciate they can see the love in this. Anyways, this has been actually a great week right now for me. A great week for Reborn Fairy Tale and even D Greyman that just came out. This has been a great week for me for my big three. It's been a great week for my big three. Now, the chapter. Let's start with the chapter. This is chapter 264, Only Enough Time to Pass By. And this chapter is the cover of Droy. I just laughed at this, yo. It was funny. It was cover of Droy. You know that? Who knew back 7 years ago he was so skinny, now he's so fat? And his love is food. Anyways, let's start with the chapter. And it pretty much starts off with Altera, when she promised the power up. Now, I'm actually liking this power up because now you have to put effort into it. You have to put effort into this power up. Natsu's feeling pain right now, and he has all these tattoos all over his body, and he's feeling immense pain. What I don't get is everyone doesn't. He's being serious about this pain, and everyone's just being all goofy, wondering, doing those funny faces. I'm like, this dude's in pain. Aren't you worried about him? He's your friend, right? Only until they realize if he's gonna be okay. So I'm like, finally they realize this, and it looks like that pain right now is gonna take a little bit of time for Natsu to actually fully activate his power, so he'll have to endure just a little bit of this pain. Then, we cut. Sorry about that. We cut back to Erza. She's meeting with, of course, she's meeting with, of course, shit, what was his name again? Jalal. Yeah, she's of course meeting with Jalal again. The guy that was in the Tower of Heaven arc that started all that shit. Not Mr. Gun Jalal. Jalal from this time. Not parallel Jalal. That's Mr. Gun. Now Jalal has received all his memories now. Remember, he didn't have his memories before. Now he got all his memories back. So he knows what he did to Simon. The Urza's childhood friend along with Jalal. They knew what happened to him now. He remembers everything. And does he regret it? Oh, hell yeah, he regrets it. Hell yeah, he regrets it. He regrets everything he did. Erza pretty much doesn't forgive the fuck out of this guy. Even though in her heart she loves him so much, she doesn't forgive him. You can clearly see the anguish in her eyes. She does not forgive this guy. But does she love him? Of course she does. She does love him still. Nevertheless, with all this shit, she still loves him. And you know what's funny? She goes in to try to beat the shit out of him, but when they spin down, falling off a cliff, he's on top of her, and she's getting. I'm sorry, I like this part, but she's still a woman. You guys cannot lie. Erza is still a woman. So her womanly feelings, I don't want to say a word because it'll ruin the chapter, but her womanly instincts just took over, so she couldn't control herself. But as for Jalal, he said he couldn't do it because he, quote unquote, has a fiance. So, quote unquote, he can't, love Erza. I do this, quote unquote, fiance, which is full of shit halfway through in the end. Now, I know why he said that. He didn't want to getting involved in any of the crap they're doing, but I guess that's just Jalal for you. But that doesn't mean I didn't hate it. I liked it. Then we pretty much cut back to, she asked, is she important to him? And he says, yeah, she's really important. And then Erza tells him that he should do whatever her power to protect her. But Urza's not stupid. She can see through that. She knows this guy really well. So pretty much, we cut back to pretty much Jalal, Melody, and Altera, and they're questioning what a liar he is. He sucks at lying, just because he wants to protect her, and that it looks like they live in a little cottage thing right now, as of right now. Then we cut back to seeing Erza walking down the island path, and this is the only part I didn't like. The only part I didn't like. Happy getting kicked by Erza. That's not cool. Don't do that to Happy. Please. I don't want him to be a cone. Happy's cool. You don't do that to the little guy. Come on. Be nice to the little guy. That's the only part I didn't like. You know? You don't do that to Happy, man. Come on. Be nice to Happy. He's just joking around. I would like it more if she just laughed, you know? Because of just how ironically funny his lie was, you know? But I didn't like the fact that she kicked him, that's all. But everything else was perfect in this chapter. So I give this chapter a 10 out of 10. We're finally getting somewhere, Hiro. I like this. Keep it up, man. Tune in. I'm gonna my D Gray Man review is coming up. I read the chapter already and it's been pretty good. So I'm gonna give my thoughts to it. All right. There's 45 more, and I'm taking off.